The Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra has officially launched. How does it compare to the best from Apple in the iPhone 13 Pro Max? In this video, I'm going to break down all of the key differences side-by-side texture style. So the first thing I want to talk about is the build and design. Now design is subjective, but I genuinely do like the design of both devices, especially the fact that they have this really nice matte finish on the back, and they're also very premium. We've got an aluminum frame for the S22 Ultra. We've got a stainless steel frame for the iPhone 13 Pro Max, which is more durable. Both devices are IP68, water and dust resistant, which is great. However, you can submerge the iPhone 13 Pro Max in water deeper compared to the S22 Ultra. Now I'm not sure how much of a difference that's going to make to people, but if you are somebody who likes to take your smartphone for a swim, then you're probably going to be a little bit better off with the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Now for colors. The iPhone 13 Pro Max is available in 4 colors. We've got gold, a graphite, a silver as well as the Sierra blue. The S22 Ultra however is available in 4 base colors. So we have this phantom black, a phantom white, a burgundy, as well as a green. But it's also available in 3 additional colors exclusively from Samsung.com. We've got a graphite, a sky blue, which looks quite similar to the Sierra blue, as well as a red, so you do get more color options on the S22 Ultra. If you are interested in picking up one of those exclusive colors, I'll leave a link down in the description below which will also give you $50 of credit. Right, now in terms of the size, I got to say both of these are big devices. The S22 Ultra is slightly taller, whereas the iPhone 13 Pro Max is slightly wider and heavier, and we do have some slight differences. On the iPhone 13 Pro Max, the edges are curved but the sides are flat, whereas on the S22 Ultra, the edges are a lot more squared off but the sides are more curved. Now personally, I'm used to quite large phones, so I can get on fine with either of these, but if you are coming from a smaller phone, these may take some time to get used to. Right, now let's talk about them. Displays. These two have excellent large displays. 6.7 inches on the iPhone 13 Pro Max, 6.8 inches on the S22 Ultra. Now both are also using AMOLED technology. So we've got really nice contrast ratios, deep blacks and vibrant colors, but there are lots of differences. We've got ceramic shield on the iPhone 13. Fingerprint scanner. This is the 3D Sonic Gen 2 from Qualcomm. It's the same one we had last year, but it works really well. It's fast. It's very secure now. Over the past couple of years, my preference has been an in-display fingerprint scanner, because I've had to wear masks in lots of places. However, Apple has tried to come up with some solutions for this. Firstly, if you have an Apple Watch, you can unlock your iPhone with your Apple Watch, but with an upcoming update, iPhones will still be able to use Face ID even if you have a mask on by recognizing the area on the top of your face. So realistically speaking, I think this is going to come down to personal preference. I think both are absolutely fine. Now let's move over onto the cameras. Hey, oh, this guy again. Look, it's not the best job but somebody's got to do it, guys. Look, I've been looking at the analytics, and I'm going to be honest with you. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Around 60% of you guys watching are not subscribed. So if you're enjoying this video so far, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button and that bell icon so you get notified when we upload new videos. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, you guys might be getting fed up of seeing side texture so many times. Keen for you all to subscribe. So if you haven't already, then maybe consider subscribing. There's going to be lots more Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra content coming up here on the channel very soon. I've been working non-stop to get as much content out there as possible, so yeah, please do. So cameras. Now I've actually done a detailed texture style camera comparison between the S22 Ultra and the iPhone 13 Pro Max. It's around 20 minutes long, and I cover pretty much all aspects of the cameras side by side. I'm going to link that video down in the description, so you can go ahead and check that out if you really want to know what the difference is. But to give you a quick summary, we have a very similar camera set up on both devices. We have an ultra-wide camera, a primary camera, as well as a 3x telephoto camera. The S22 Ultra, however, does get an advantage because you have a periscope zoom camera which gives you 10 times optical zoom and can go all the way up to 100 times. The iPhone 13 Pro Max maxes out at 15 times. Now, in my experience, when it comes to images, I did have features like multi-window, which will allow you to have 2 apps open at the same time side by side. I also feel that the S22 Ultra is better in the way of multitasking. One of the examples I always give is whenever I'm uploading a story to Instagram on the iPhone 13 Pro Max, if I then move on to a different app, it's not going to complete uploading that video onto my stories. It's just going to stop there in the background. On the S22 Ultra, it's just going to carry on as normal, and I don't have to worry about it. On the iPhone 13 Pro Max, I've had lots of situations where I've kind of come back a few hours later, and that story has not uploaded. Now I feel this is more down to the software compared to the RAM, because 6 GB of RAM is still enough. So I hope Apple can improve this. Going forward, another big advantage that you get on the S22 Ultra is the S Pen. Now this is enclosed within the device, and it's also been improved quite massively with latency down to just 2.8 milliseconds. It's down from 9 milliseconds that we've had on previous devices, and it's also got lower latency compared to the Apple Pencil on the iPad Pro. Now, I know an S Pen isn't for everybody, but for somebody like me who edits image a lot on my smartphone as well as signs documents and things, this is so useful. Unfortunately, you can't get anything equivalent to this on the iPhone. Now for speakers, we do have really good stereo speakers with Dolby Atmos on both devices. We've got one in the earpiece and one bottom firing, and in my experience, both of these sound really good. I don't think you're going to have any issues. My friend Thundery from Board at Work has actually done a detailed speaker test. So if you are really interested in the differences of speakers, then I'll link his video down in the description below. Now one point I do have to mention is the connectors. So the S22 Ultra does have the more universal USB Type-C. The iPhone 13 Pro Max is still using a Lightning cable. This is something that I personally find quite frustrating, because being an Apple user and in the ecosystem with my MacBook Pro and my iPad Pro, those devices use USB Type-C. However, if I'm traveling, I can't just take the one charger and cable. I do have to also take my Lightning cable with me for the iPhone 13 Pro Max, which is really frustrating. Now I get that there's lots of accessories, gigabytes or a massive 1 terabyte version. However, the iPhone 13 Pro Max actually starts at a lower price compared to the S22 Ultra. Now, when we do go to the 1 terabyte option, they're actually at the same price in the US. But the S22 Ultra actually flips and becomes slightly cheaper here in the UK. Also currently in the US, you can actually get the 256 gigabyte version for the price of the 128 gigabyte version, and you can get the 512 gigabyte version for the price of the 256 gigabyte option. So that actually puts the devices pretty much neck and neck in terms of price. And you can also get an additional $50 of credit if you use my link down in the description below. This is an exclusive $50 of credit which you're not going to find anywhere else. So based on all of that, you will be paying roughly about the same for both devices. So that is the detailed Tection style comparison of the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra versus the iPhone 13 Pro Max. What is your choice, and which one would you pick? Definitely drop me a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. In terms of my opinions, I use both Android and iOS, and these are currently my go-to devices on both sides. I think they're absolutely great, and I'd have no problem recommending either of these. Of course, both have their advantages and disadvantages. On the S22 Ultra, you do have the S Pen. You have a better overall display, faster charging, as well as the periscope zoom camera. On the iPhone 13 Pro Max, however, you do get longer software updates, you get better battery life, and you still get the best video on any smartphone. That's what I think anyway. Definitely let me know what you guys think. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, then do smash that like button for me, and don't forget, there's going to be lots more content coming up here on the channel with the S22 Ultra. If you don't want to miss it, then do consider subscribing and tapping the all notifications button. I'll also leave some related videos linked here so you can go ahead and check those out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.